Okay, so for this, I'm going to use this layout, and I know that I need to have my 8.25 by 10.5 piece of paper first. So I'm going to cut that and look for my 10, and then I need to find where the 0.5 is. Half is the large number. 0.25 is going to be the smaller. So I will lift the handle. The long side of my paper is the only one I can get to the 10.5. So I find that, slide it up to the top so it's level. Make sure I'm still on this marker. Hold down with my left hand. Make sure I'm under the bar. And slice downward while holding still. Now I have my 10.5. I'm going to rotate to the short side. Lift. Now I find my 8.25, so here was the half. Again, 0.25 is going to be the tiny mark right there. Slide up and hold it steady. Slide down. So I only took a little bit off. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to figure out where these points are and make my marks. So this is where I need a ruler and flip it. So with my ruler, I'm going to line the 0 up with the edge of the paper, keep it level. I want to find my 2-inch mark that I'm going to remove. And then come down to the bottom and find my 4.5. Make a mark. Sorry. So I did the same thing here. 4.5, and I made my mark. And draw a line. So I'll split these. I want to put the line right over the metal. And slice. Good. So I'll be able to glue those 1/2 inch apart and they will look great. Just like that. I'm going to cut a few squares. So to make sure something is square, it needs to be even on all sides. I'm going to cut small ones. So I'm going to do a 4-inch by 4-inch square. So I came down to the 4, make sure that my paper is level with the top and all the way down. I can lift and turn my paper. I'm going to do the same thing, go to the 4 and cut. So now I have 2 4-inch squares. I had a piece of paper under there. Very cool. I'll do the same thing here. This one's not quite square. So this side should be 4 inches. It is. Rotate. 4 inches. All the way across. Now, I can cut this into some triangles. So I'll place the corner along the middle edge and cut. Now I have some triangles. I can do the same thing again. So notice I'm using this edge to keep it straight. And cut.
And if I want to, I can cut again and again. So, as I arrange them on here, I have asymmetry. And if I want it to be symmetrical, I could use two of these. Cool.
For this design, the 5-inch square, or the 5-inch edge, I can actually get by cutting up a square or a rectangle. So if it's 5 inches and I combine these to make squares, that means I should make 2 5-inch squares, or 1 10-inch square that I cut in half twice. So I could measure this. Well, I know that this is not going to be 10 inches. It's too short. So I'll do 2 5-inch squares. Oh, let's turn it this way. So my paper was not cut very evenly earlier. This is a scrap paper. So I'm going to fix this. 5 inches. Oh, excuse me. So now I have a 5-inch by 5-inch square. I can cut this into a diamond. And now I have these two pieces. I still need the triangle that goes in the middle and the ones at the bottom. Okay, my 5-inch square.